Waiting on some folks to come in. What's up, Bessie? You been waiting on me? Hope you hadn't been waiting on for. You only been waiting for a few minutes. What's up with you? Got some bombshell news, man. Some bombshell news. Joe, you probably already. I don't know if you've heard about it or not, but I was just going to let some folks know. But I'm going to go live probably tomorrow and go in depth. So I don't. Joe, have you heard a little bit about this? The hell? What the hell? Can you turn that down? Sorry. I don't know how that's happening. Can you hear? Can you hear me? All right, Joe. Can you hear me? Put a warning in the chat. Let some folks come in first. Can you hear me? All right. Bombshell news. Bombshell news. Um, I don't know why that's happening. Some bombshell news. Um, Man, Joe. I don't know if it's plastered all over in Dallas or not, but um, I don't know what you've heard to the extent. Hey, T Cat, what's going on, fam? I don't know if it's been plastered all over. Uh, if you've heard a little bit, but I'm just gonna go. But I'm gonna go in depth on it probably tomorrow. Um, because there was an interview done, but before I jump into anything, just waiting on some folks to just come in. Yeah, I'm a fool, T Cat. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Yeah. So the hours get to you, and it messes with your head. And so I had so much paperwork to do today, man, and it just gets to you. You know what I'm saying? So I am a fool. But anyway, man, we're talking about our boy Dak Prescott, man. As you guys know, I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. I know a lot of people don't watch sports or no, but I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. Been one since I can remember. Um, yeah, TCAT. I had a lot of meetings. I just get there. I had to finish up schedules. Whenever I schedule my employees, when you, I have a certain allotted time limit to do that, right? So I had conference calls and all this stuff, and then once you put the schedule in, then you got a lot of people complaining about the schedule and needed to be changed and stuff like that. And just and mind you, now I just came back from some personal time off for spring break. So, anyways, back to this. But it's all the news with Dak Prescott. Like I said, I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. So I'm somewhat kind of leery of sports because you think it's all you know um, it's on the up and up, but it's a lot of politics involved, and there's a lot of nonsense. It makes you think that things are rigged. You know what I'm saying? But with this is very much serious here in this great state of Texas with Dak Prescott. Um, Now Dak, he he put a lawsuit out on Monday. Dak Prescott did in response to a young lady putting allegations on him. So he put a lawsuit out on a young lady this Monday to basically kind of like um, to cover his name. To basically kind of like yeah, I'm gonna explain it. To cover his what and his image and so forth and so on. Now, people don't know, Dak Prescott came off a disappointing season with the Cowboys. they were looking for his squad this past year to go far, and they basically, they did not live up to expectations. Okay, so his head was on the chopping block, and so but they gave him a contract extension. Okay, so they just gave him a contract extension here recently, and so now there have been some allegations come up of Dak Prescott that has these allegations stem back from 2017. 2017. We're in 2024. So these allegations came in 2017. Um, and so today is Thursday. Yesterday, Wednesday, the young lady, a young lady came forward, did an interview. Also, she put some charges on him. Her lawyers have came forward and have put criminal charges and also some civil charges on him, and going through with it. The young ladies, at first they didn't put the young lady's name out. Um, the young lady's name is Victoria Shores. Okay, Victoria Shores. Usually here in Texas, from what I've read, there have, they usually don't put victims, uh, allegedly victims' names out, but she put out an interview. So possibly tomorrow I'll go over the interview tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. I'm not quite sure what time. It's going to be probably later on tomorrow evening. But she put out an interview, and she got into in-depth details on her behalf of what happened. Um, and this lady is putting out $100 billion lawsuit against Dak. So, like I said, criminal charges have been filed and civil charges. Of course, if someone has been charged and been of guilty charges on that, he can go to jail. You know what I mean? If you guys remember, Michael Irvin, not too long ago, Joe, you know this. Michael Irvin has just got over a few months ago of some allegations. He got fired from his job. Of course, ESPN picked him up, but he put out a lawsuit and he won. So me personally, on that lawsuit with Michael Irvin, that was all some nonsense. But he landed a job. But with this right here, we got a current player with the Dallas Cowboys, a current high-profile player who, like it or not, with the Cowboys, this dude here is probably the most famous quarterback because of the Cowboys. He's the most famous quarterback in the league because of his shine with the Cowboys, and he has a lady coming forth and accusing him of assault. Apparently, he met this lady again. He met this lady in 2017 at a strip club, um, and I guess that's where he met her at. I guess he frequent at this strip club. Um, like I said, she goes in depth. I'm not going to go too in depth. She goes in depth into how um, these things went. But according to her, the assault took place, but then she was still talking to him. Okay, she was still friendly. She was still, you know, cordial, the whole 9 yards. She was still around him. Okay, that's the question in itself. Exactly, TCAT. This sounds kind of messy. So, um, so yeah, all of this stuff. Um, now Dak lives in Prosper. Joe, tell me where Prosper is. But charges were filed in Fort Worth, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so um, so this is really messy, man. You know what I mean? This is really messy. Um, with a high profile guy like himself, who is a quarterback, West Dallas. Okay, so with a high profile case as this goes, and we're just going to see tomorrow. What I'm going to do is tomorrow. What I'm going to um, see if I can find the. I think I found the interview. Unless it's going to be deleted. But the young lady did an interview, and I'm going to go over the interview, and she goes into explicit details. We're going to watch. We're going to see. Oh, it is about a second. Yep, 2017. You know, but the statute of limitations here in Texas it varies depending on depending on of the said offense. So we're gonna see, man. You know what I mean? This is some stuff, man, where this dude, like I said, um, this dude has just filled out. He just signed a contract, extended contract. Like I said, whether as a Cowboys fan, I don't think he deserves that contract, but they have faith in this dude and they have extended his contract, and they're going forward with him despite their lackluster performance towards playoff times. So he did not execute well. So, but keep in mind, this dude, he put a lawsuit on her, and Wednesday she put a lawsuit on him. He's putting a lawsuit on her because of damage to his name, defamation. She's putting civil charges and criminal charges on him. So this is going to be very, 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 very messy. All right. So I'm going to go in depth, if not tomorrow, for sure on Saturday. Once I get all my ducks in a row, I want to shout out to Ticket TV because you guys go and check him out. He there is some Ticket TV. He kind of reads some reports or whatnot, but I'm going to find the actual either the transcripts. I'm going to try to find the actual interview and then go from there. Um, but at first they weren't, like I said, they did not put her name out, but her name is out now. So this is some serious, serious, serious allegations. Um, so we're gonna see. Now, if he didn't do it, my hat's off to him. He's doing right by pressing the thing and putting out a defamation lawsuit against her. Um, but this young lady has some serious allegations against him. Um, y'all look into it, but I'm going to go live a little bit more in depth on that tomorrow. So there you go, T-Cat. I always thought he was to me, he seems like a Tom. I'm sorry, but he seems like a Tom. Um, you know, but I know he's married. I know he's married. But and another thing, um, his lawyers came forward today, I believe. His lawyers came forward and said whatever was said, it was consensual. So whatever relationship they did have, his lawyers are saying that it's consensual. So this is heating up, y'all. It is heating up, heating up. So we're gonna go in depth here, if not tomorrow, but most definitely no later than Saturday. We're gonna dive into this thing and talk about it. So you guys hit the like button for your boy. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, Dubs? Well, it don't matter because Dallas suck and Dak suck. Tony Romo 2.0. Dubs, I'm sorry, bro, but Tony Romo, I know you're from Cali, and and all that. I know you're a hater and everything, but this dude is far from Tony Romo. But all we know all you Cali boys. You guys are haters, and y'all are bandwagon riders too. I have to mess with you, Dubs, because y'all would mess with me. And so I know my sister E, she's a Raiders fan. They the exact same player, bro, minus the turnover. That's not true, bro. That's not true. But they I'm the biggest Cowboy. I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm a big time, folks can tell I'm a big time critic of the Cowboys. But they just shrink whenever it matters. All there's to it, and that comes and in this case it comes from coaching, because coaching is, I'm not a McCarthy. To me has never been, you know McCarthy has never been, you know he's just a subpar coach in my opinion. On all cylinders, coaching, you know, a defense shrunk. So, but anyways, y'all hit the like button for your boy. But Dubs is what it is, bro. Tony Romo, that dude, he's the modern day Danny White. So if Dak better, why is it the same thing every year? The franchise being held back by ownership, in my opinion. I'm gonna tell you this much. Yes, it is. But if Jerry Jones, let's just say if Jerry Jones was to quit right now and get out of ownership, you don't think that if an NFL team would take that dude? Of course they would. He's a marketing genius. You can't take that away from him. Reason why they're losing is because Jerry Jones has taken the franchise and he's just made it. He just wants to make it to where people are talking about it. It's not about winning with him. It's all about marketing. He wants people to constantly talk about him and constantly, you know, keep their name in the headlines. The curse with Jimmy Johnson, well, they put him in the Ring of Honor, so they said that's a curse. Don't get it twisted. Y'all draft very good. I don't understand what's the malfunction. All the talent, exactly. Because like I said, it all comes back to Jerry Jones. Uh, when he first took over, now nobody was complaining about Jerry Jones whenever he won, when he put together the teams back in the '90s, right? Nobody was complaining about that, right? So obviously the dude did something right. I think, well, I know there's no think about it. The reason why the problem is the dude is all about. He's the biggest cloud chaser. We talk about cloud chasing. He's all about cloud chasing. He's all about the money, man. If he could get everybody talking about the Cowboys, that's where the controversy comes. That's where you like them, you hate them. That's where it comes. That's where it comes from. So that's what he's all about. It's not about winning no more. I think if his son took over, I think his son would be do a better job than him. But I get what you're saying though. They do draft well. They do have players, but but like this year here, I can only speak for about this year here about McCarthy. McCarthy is no one to brag about. He ain't that. He ain't that. He's nobody to brag about. There's a reason why he's not at Green Bay. As a Vikings fan, I'm very envious of all that talent on both sides, but the quarterbacks can't handle that star on the helmet and what comes. That's true. That's true. You got Romo. Look, man, when Romo was dating Jessica Simpson. He was dating a lot of high profile singers and stuff. He couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? Um, but you had in the '90s. Reason why we won is because we had leaders in the locker room. I I don't like right now. Don't think we have leaders in the locker room that hold people accountable. I can't name one leader in that locker room right now, like that stands out. You know what I'm saying? I think we have a possible leader that tight end. I can't name the name right. That tight end we got that coke. Yeah, that coke back then. Yeah, all them boys was on that coke on it back then. They was in love with the cool. Yep. But yeah, man, it's gotten serious in the Big D. I will go live. Y'all hit the like button for your boy, man. Hit the like button for your boy if you hadn't. You know what I mean? I'm just starting out, man. Trying to give y'all some good content. Bring you. We're gonna go in depth in this here pretty soon. The salary cap is backfiring on a lot of teams now. Parity is coming in. Yeah, it is. You know what I mean? Yep. I'm looking at what they're doing in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not a Houston Texans fan, but I'm looking. They had a pretty decent squad. I'm keeping my eye on y'all, Dubs, the Vikings. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. Y'all got y'all got potential, man. Y'all got potential. Y'all got potential. Y'all got potential. But what y'all think about this Dak thing, man? This thing is getting serious. If y'all remember back, Dubs, I know you're a sports fan. Remember what happened with Ben Roethlisberger? Um, all that was thrown out basically. Some stuff accused him of some stuff. Um, Kobe back in NBA, they accused Kobe. He got so these salaries will not keep these teams together. They aren't. All of them making too much. With our guy, our linebacker with 11 from heaven, Michael Parsons. Um, who's to say that he might go with old boy to Washington? You know, so it's going to be a lot of shakeups, and I'm just going to sit there and look at it and see what's up with that. You know what I mean? These salary caps, it's gotten ridiculous. So if you've just joined us, I'm just going over Dak. It's not looking too good for him right now. It's kind of bleak here in Dallas. He got some serious charges against him. You don't like sports, TCAT? You don't watch it at all? So what's up with that? I still haven't watched that whatchamacallit, uh, that series. I got it, but I haven't tuned into it. Yeah, I know you watch Netflix and Hulu and all that. You still watching that one show? Micah might be getting 25 million annually. Dallas not paying it. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not looking that dude bounce somewhere. It's gonna be over, man. It's gonna be over. You know, I don't know. I do not know. But y'all tell me what you think about your boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what you think about Dak. If a man is in my house, I will watch it with him. I believe you. I believe you. That's the thing. If you had someone with you and they were interested in, I guarantee you, TCAT, you would like, okay, what's up with that? You don't understand what she's complaining about. I'm talking about the Joe, man. Look here, she has filed charges. She's complaining that he has. Okay, there's something that happened in a parking lot at this strip club called Ecstasy Cabaret, and it's some charges filed on that. And this is serious. And she said that you know, he pulled her clothes down, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? So that's serious. If she continued to see him, well, that's what I'm saying. She's claiming now. I forgot to add this in. She's claiming that she was scared to come out with it. You know how that we've heard these stories before, and I'm not trying to disparage anyone who is a victim of this type of thing. But she's afraid because she's claiming she was afraid to come out because of his status. She's afraid to come out because he's a high profile guy, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she's claiming. They're furious with that's where I'm going. Yes, man. Dubs, boy, they are. man, Tiki Bar. You see Tiki Barber, man. If she continued to see him, yeah, I'm going to watch some document. Yeah, man. See, TCAB, you and me and Joe, we're just alike. We like these documentaries. I love these doc. Hey, you're gonna have to keep me informed on the documentaries that you're watching so I can watch them. I always ask Joe, hey, what's some good documentaries? I love those things. I love them. Dubs, well, she's coming with the accusations now. The big bag is coming. Yep, and that's exactly what's going on. He came forward Monday with his lawyers, and he's suing her for defamation. They came back yesterday, and they're going for civil and criminal charges against this dude. That's down the street from Irving going into that. Okay, I watched one. Oh, you did, Joe? So it's getting ugly, man. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly, bro. It's getting ugly. It's getting very, very, very ugly. Yeah. T-Cat, you and Joe, y'all like the same stuff, man. But I like documentaries of crime and stuff like that. It's true stuff, true stories of crime and all that. I love that type of stuff. Tiki is the last for real, Dubs. Oh God, I dragged Eli out, and then got the Giants. Exactly. Yep. I don't know if Tiki and Rondé still have their radio show, but man, they got the biggest. They talk a lot of smack, and he's he's giving them hell about that. So he's sounding off on that right there, man. But you're right. Tiki is the last person to talk because he's always, he talks smack and then he's ended up having to put his foot in his mouth. So yeah, T-Cap, these documentaries. But y'all let me know what you think about that, man. About um if you just joining, hit the like button. Um y'all hit the like button, man, for your boy. But if you just joining, we'll talk about Dak Prescott. This is some serious charges. Some assault charges have been filed on him. He just signed a contract not too long ago, an extension with the Cowboys. Now we got a lady that he went to a strip club in the Dallas area. Met this lady that worked there. He, uh, he frequent there, and now the lady has put out charges on him stemming back from 2017. The lady did an interview going into details about what this man did to her allegedly. Okay, so both of them are suing each other. You know, she said she didn't come forward in the past because she was scared about what she was going to be thought of because of his status in society, him being a celebrity and all this nonsense. I, I want, I'm, I'm just saying. Let me take that back. I don't want to call it nonsense, but she's saying that she doesn't want to, because I don't want to get in trouble for what I'm saying. You know, they're gonna boo the hell out. They are, bro, for real. Check out the program. Okay, I was trying to watch that one, but when allegedly it was not consensual. Yes, allegedly it was not consensual, but I stated a key statement within what I've read. His lawyers, his lawyers say have came out to say that their relationship was consensual. So there was something going on between the two. The young lady looks cute too. I saw a couple pictures of her. She's a cute, very attractive young lady, you know. But I know T Cat, you said that he looks cute to you, but he likes Caucasians. He likes Caucasian women. He's one of those guys. You know, not saying anything wrong with that, but that's the deal on that. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm going to go in depth with this probably tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, most definitely Saturday, I will be going in depth on this. and we're going to be jumping in. I'm going to try to find the interview because the interview is out. She did an interview in Dallas, in the Dallas area. I forget. She did an interview. I don't know what show it was, but I'll give that to you later. She did an interview and went in depth of on what happened. So this is not good. You know what I mean? And this is not good publicity for him. You know, this is not good publicity for Dallas. This is just not, you know, for the Cowboys. That is, this is not good at all. When you have these types of allegations come up, and you know, it's your word against his. So hopefully he, you know, there's some. I hope this is not the truth. You know what I mean? I'm hoping this is not the truth because it's nothing worse than having being lied on. You know what I mean? I'm hoping this is not the truth. You know, from the outside looking in, a lot of people are thinking this is a money grab. Just like you said, Dubs, if you're still in the chat, a lot of people looking in saying this is a money grab. Um, so allegedly, as Damn D would say, messy time. Hope everything works out. I do too, T Cat. I really do. I really do. Um, hope everything works out, man. But I have some exciting things coming up with my channel. I know I'm an up and coming YouTuber or whatever. Um, I'm growing. It's a slow process, but I am growing. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everyone who's supporting me and who's in the chat. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to everybody. Dove, you crazy, bro. Dove, you a fool. But I want to shout out to everybody who's supporting me, who's rocking with me, man. We're trying to bring some content over here that we can talk about and everybody can get involved in. You know, I like talking about sports. I like talking about stuff like this and digging into it and breaking it down and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what this is all about. You know what I mean? Is it a money grab? Is it true? You know, so we'll see. All right. All right, well, that's my time. I hate how they wait so long. Yes, man. That's the thing. Joe said the same thing, Dubs. I hate when it, that's the thing, you know what I mean? When you have something like that comes up like this, man, the question is your credibility. You know what I mean? Your credibility comes up because you wait so long. 2017. Um, it's 2024 now. 7 years ago? Jesus. I don't know if y'all look at Bosco 100. Yeah, Jesus. So man, it's just you know, look. I would tell my young followers and young people and my nieces and nephews and all that, especially young men, when you go to a strip club, man, uh, that could be dangerous. You know, you got a lot of drinks involved. You got a lot of nakedness, a lot of good times. So you in your eyes, but it's very dangerous. Yeah, Bosco is hilarious, man. He is Jesus. Um, so it's just people need to watch their surroundings, man. You know, they just need to. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Bill Cosby, 100 years old, and they bring up something exactly. Not only do they bring up something about Bill Cosby, but they alleged drug use, like drugging people. You know, and he went to prison. It just makes you think, have a buffer. So, oh man, not missing comment. Yeah, man, I have a lot of things coming up, man, on my channel. I have a lot of interviews. You know, I just talked to a buddy of mine. He's a truck driver. Very he his personality is to the point to where you guys would like him, man. Um, he's very motivational. You know what I'm saying? Hardworking guy. You know, truck drivers, to be a truck driver, man, you got to have a lot of patience and you got to have a lot of wherewithal about yourself to be behind the wheel for so long and be away from the house. You know what I mean? So we're just working on the time and the times and stuff like that. He is very knowledgeable. To be on the road so long and for him to be so, he's a fitness guy, but he's also a hard worker. He's got a lot of input about everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Joe, you get on my nerves. Bosco's not looker. Bosco's boxing was a fun. Yes, yes, Dubs. I was when he first the first boxing Max Dubs that Bosco was in. He was boxing Gonzo. Did you see that one? So that was so funny, you know what I mean? Because they got internet beef on Instagram and YouTube or whatever. God bless the dead on Gonzo. Gonzo used to follow me on we used to follow each other on Instagram. You know what I mean? We used to message each other back and forth, you know what I mean? Um Now he sent me out condolences. You know, when my daughter lost her mom, me and Gonzo were cordial. Gonzo, if you guys don't know, Gonzo is a very he was with the rap group Caution back in the '90s. Ice Cube put out Caution, uh, um, and so Gonzo went solo. You know what I mean? He died a few years back. Tragic, you know, tragedy. You know, he was shot and he was taken from us. Um, Yeah, in Washington. Yeah, yeah, in Washington. So not Gonzo the cartoon character. So Gonzo Gonzo me and Gonzo were we got we were real cool, Dubs. We were real cool, Gonzo and I. You know what I mean? And whenever I saw on it, I was scrolling through Instagram and noticed that he passed away. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? He used to comment on my pictures. He used to comment on my family. We used to talk. You know what I mean? I used to shout him out on Instagram when I was playing his music. You know what I mean? So, but when him and Bosco were getting into it, whatever, I was, you know, they would roast each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, he died a few years back, man. So rest in peace, Gonzo. Rest in peace, bro. You know, me and him were very cordial towards each other. He followed me. You know, I was like, wow. I was kind of like starstruck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, he used to roll with Tupac. You know, so yes, man. They put out diss tracks. Dubs. They put out diss tracks. Both of them. You know what I mean? I was keeping up with that stuff. I'm a huge West Coast uh hip hop fan, man. You know what I mean? You know, Bosco, he's a gang member, related, gang related and all that stuff, But yeah, I'm a huge Bosco. I'm, but yeah, yeah, man. I used to roll. And Bosco still, I follow him on Instagram. He's just so funny, man. He just roasts everybody. He roasts everybody. You know what I mean? Oh man, he got me calling people star boys and all that type of stuff. But anyways, man, it's all good though. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Gonzo, man. But shout out to shout out to Bosco 100. Shout out to him. Yeah, I didn't tell you about that, but Joe, like I said, I listened to a lot of, you know, yeah, he followed me on Instagram. Me and Gonzo, we were very very cool. You know what I mean? So he's, I used to repost his stuff, and he would shout me out on his on Instagram. So he's very very cool. Anyways, but yeah, man, y'all hit the like button if you hadn't hit it. We're gonna go in depth on this Dak Prescott thing. Y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? Thank you for all of my mods. Thank you all for coming out, man. Um, like, share, and subscribe. So that's my time. So with that being said, I am